am. Okay, so I just got done watching the TV show, and from what it looks like, I wanted just to display what the factions are right now. From what I know, at least. Take that with a grain of salt. But we have the Enclave in Chicago. The Brotherhood would seem to occupy this area. This is a little bit off because it'd mostly just be that area there. This northern part, I don't think would be occupied. The disputed region, because this is, I think would be more right there, but it's alright. I think Mr. House would win. This seems like more of a house victory, because or else the NCR would be more kicking down here, but we don't know. Caesar's Legion might still be alive. We haven't seen any evidence of it collapsing. But if it's a house victory, I'm going to assume that Caesar himself is dead. Lucius is probably also dead. I don't know if Legate Lennius is dead, and Volpes I assume is also dead. I'm going to assume that also the courier was a good person, and the great Khans survived, and probably with the followers made their empire in Idaho and Wyoming. I don't know if they would get northern Idaho, but Idaho and Wyoming. Disputed here because only a little bit of it's claimed by Oregon or claimed by NCR. Sorry about that. Anyway, Oregon's disputed because only a bit of it, like this little part here, is claimed by the NCR. Great Khans may claim some of Oregon. We don't know. Only states we know are confirmed is Wyoming and Idaho. They built a great empire throughout the Northwest. So, I don't know which states that would be. But Idaho is Northwest, so I think Northwest would just be these three, but they don't specify. I'd also assume in Fallout 4 that the Minutemen would win. Sorry, but it seems like we're just gonna have to make assumptions here. Also, New Canaan probably also would recover if the coroner does a good way, or if he spares. Who is it? The Salt Upon Wounds. It says that the 80s tribe and the White Legs are defeated, and the caravans are able to reach New Canaan and trade with them. Which I'd also assume that would have to mean, well, a New Canaan was still around. I don't know if the Enclave are still around or kicking around in Chicago, but sorry if I have to make so many pauses. Anyway. The NCR, if you guys are wondering why I included it, it's because Shady Sands was new. And seeing how there's still some NCR around and how they basically worshipped the President Kimball and other NCR members, I'd assume the NCR is still around. But I think they would lose this from this part of California up to Shady Sands, which I don't know why this won't let me zoom in, but yeah, weird. Anyway, okay, can I go with, I don't really want to do the she is yellow, I don't do purple. Yeah, we'll go with, screw it. No, we could have an orange. Blue. Okay. Let's get this on a map first. I'll be checking. Okay. San Fran is around a little below that, so sorry if I'm a bit off by this. Sacramento's that way, and it's a little below that little line. But assume San Francisco's right there, which we'll call the she. I don't know how much the she control, but I assume that they're still around, and they might be causing a bit of havoc. We'll draw that. That's the she. I don't know if we'll be able to draw a box here, but yeah. That's the she. Alright, can I get words? Can I please just get words? Oh, that's gonna be wonderful. Okay, that's crazy. Can I pick anything else? No, that's just gonna be filters. Screw it. I'm so sorry. She. There you go. We know they're still around during Kellogg's time, so I don't think they're dead, but I don't know if they're necessarily massive. So we have the she. The BOS is somewhere around here, and I should probably also grab a little more gray. We don't have. That's kind of close. Okay, so I'd assume anything below Shady Sands would be screwed. I'm gonna assume that they kind of get what is it? It's a little bit below Sacramento. It's by that little curve there, so okay. I'm gonna say about there. Seems about right. Anything about? I'm gonna assume that that the NCR kind of gets Romified, and by one part of it falls, and the rest of it would either prosper or something like that. Because I assume anything down here is just dead or not important. We'll go like that. This is they're dead. Dead or just not important. I'm sure that the NCR would just put something either like New, I think Reno is what it's called. Yeah, New Reno or Vault City. There might be other cities. I haven't played Fallout 2. So there's probably other cities up here. But I'm going to assume that anything below it is just dead. Yeah. Cuz I don't know if they would have the resources to be able to hold it all, especially after a nuclear fight. The BOS too, and maybe Kaiser spilling in here. Though this might disrupt with House, because House would have wanted a total NCR that was alive. We'll assume that maybe, if they're lucky, only 250,000 people died. But with the BOS here, not really sure where, but and Kaiser on the border, and not even Kaiser, just be Lake Lanius, I think. I think they would keep Lake Lanius around because you can speech check him, which is kind of a weird way to say that I think he wouldn't live, but I do think he'd live because of that. Is there anything else? New Canon's around. These guys are around. Minutemen, I think, would win for Fallout 4. There's no other states that I think are confirmed. I could be wrong on that. I don't know about the other. I don't think the other titles are canon, like tactics and things like that. New City. Small parts of New York are owned. Oh my gosh, it's just gonna be a pain. I can't zoom in. Is there any ways I'm able to? Yeah, I can go like that. Shrink that a bit. No. Is there any way? Okay. Yeah, seems fine. Where can I get writing? I'm gonna pause it for a little bit. Fun. Okay, well, I need that to move out of the way. Okay, well, I don't like that. It decided to delete all my progress, which, that's super nice. You know what I mean? Please say this keeps the same color. It did not, wow. Okay. She are gonna be there. We'll put this back. I'm thinking of all the other factions that could be alive, because I don't think there's anyone else. The Caesar looks a bit wonky. Sorry about that. I couldn't really. I'll probably fix it right here. Let's fix these borders. Okay. Black for unknown. Okay. Colorado's. Okay, I kind of screwed up Colorado here. My bad. Alright, we'll color that. Let's go like this. That's about right. I'm getting this a bit from the Reddit post, but so if it's a bit off, my bad. We'll go. Let's have to get Denver. That's basically the same shade of red. Not gonna be entirely accurate here, but better than nothing. Okay. We'll color in a little. I don't know if they'd be able to. Let's go black. Draw that there. I'm sure someone around here would claim this, but right now I don't know. So we'll put in the unknown. I could probably fix Oregon up if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Okay. There you go. Utah's fixed there. Arizona's basically owned all by Kaiser. There's a few more regions down here that's owned by Kaiser, but I don't even know if it's Kaiser's Legion anymore. We might see what happened to Caesar's Legion after Fallout New Vegas, but for now, House is okay. Maybe okay. Because we don't see the NCR. We don't see the NCR at. Oh, okay, that's crazy. We don't see NCR at the New Vegas. So I would assume that House won. And we don't see a bear and bull. And especially that we don't see anyone trying to invade Lower California. Because if Caesar did win, they would try to invade them. Yeah. So I'm either going with a House ending here. Maybe an independent Vegas. That could be possible. Or NCR victory. Caesar's not gonna win, I guess. Sorry for any Caesar Legion fan. I could fix this too. Let's fix it. Let's go black. Because we know that they only own Chicago. So we'll give them that much. Fix that up a bit. There you go. Right there. Should be what that's looking like. We'll put a dot there to recognize that I had to use different colors. Caesar gets boop, 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 boop. And we're going to get another gray line to redraw that. Anything below this line is either dead or not important. I think that the answer would survive, mostly because they had around 700,000 people in Fallout 2, and would probably have reached a million by times of New Vegas. I'm going to assume that they lost either 250,000 people, if to be, I guess, nice to them, but who knows. And we can also see that in Shady Sands, that the Brotherhood of Steel is recruiting from those areas. So even if that most of them did survive, they might just join the BOS. And the Pridwin is over here, I guess, somehow. If you guys are wondering why I gave West Virginia to the BOS, is because they had that Brotherhood chapter in 76, which if we've seen things from like the Outcast, they might rejoin when they came to the Capital Wasteland and joined with Lions Brotherhood during Fallout 3, around that time period. I don't know though. What else here? We already covered this, covered all that. I don't know. I'd like to see what more about this here, because this is all still a bit fuzzy to me. Because I'd assume it's taking place around this region. Let me circle it. From what I think, very thinky right now. Shady Sands is right there, which would... Ooh. She was at the coast, from what we know. And there's this big... Alright. From what I'm thinking, I'll put Shady Sands on the map. That could be horribly wrong. But I think it'd be... I'm looking at Latin Mass and stuff like that. So that's there. Be right there. I'm going to put that right there. Alright. S. Shady Sands. Not the World War II group. Alright. And I'm going to assume that she came via this way. I'd assume that she come that way, because she was at the coast, from what we remember. She crosses some... She crosses this, which would lead into some sandy area, then would lead into some forest area, where Shady Sands would be. It might be something like that. I'm assuming this is where the show takes place, around this area. I don't know if it's down here, but I'm just going to assume that this area is all screwed up too. But I'd say the show takes place right around here. I don't know if there's anything else. And we also know that... Let's mark Vegas on the map. 1 second. Vegas is, shocker, very south. Oh, my bad. We'll go for the City of Lights. Also, wait. I think I've watched one of those shows. It said Boneyard was lit up. But where's Boneyard? Yeah, I don't think that's possible. Boneyard. Yeah, anyway. My bad. Okay, Vegas is... I'm looking at, like, state maps right now, trying to figure out where it is. Alright, so it would be, like, right there. Could be wrong, but we'll call that NV. That's New Vegas, and the final battle happens around Shady Sands. That's what I think that's the city was lit up. Could be off, but think it was Shady Sands. Somewhere, or a few, because some parts of Shady Sands were still around. I think it'd be somewhere around there. But anyway, New Vegas would be around there. So I guess it'd take place around this region. Let's go like this. We'll go. Gosh, that's not very good on paper, white paper, but N. Oh, that's so bad. That's a terrible N. I'm so sorry. NV. Okay. Then this is Shady Sands. S. Not the World War II division, but. And then we'll go. Pink. That's not going to show up on Caesar's Land too well, but. T. V. Show. Okay, that's just gonna look bad. Okay. Question mark? TV show? I'd assume it'd take place somewhere around here. In this region. Because she'd probably travel to there, to Shady Sands. Her son of a bitch of a dad would fly, I'd assume somewhere on this side of Shady Sands. Fly over to here. To New Vegas. And I guess that's where the story is ended, but let's go like this. Purple. We'll go. Could be off a bit, but that's not a very good R. Can I even type on this? No, I can't. I could probably horribly spelling this route. That's a terrible U. Route. That looks like an N. U. I'm sorry, I can't do any better. Route. Okay. So, if we're going to focus on this side, I'd like to know, I don't even know if anyone can be listening to this one, but I'd like to know what happens in Hoover Dam. Also would love to know if Caesar is still around. I don't know if we'll ever get to it, but would love to know if New Canon is still around. And I'd like to know about the whereabouts of the Great Khans. Because if we're going to think that the Courtier's a good guy, he, or not he, but he or she, I don't care, would have reawakened, I guess, the spirit of the Great Khans, and made them carve a great empire through the Northwest. The Enclave would probably still be here. The Enclave might. Actually, they are down here. I don't know where to pinpoint it, though. Also, we'll find... No, never mind. Sorry. I don't know if there's any other Enclave areas. Because all those big corps, I think, are mostly dead. Other than, House, because he always wins. I think that's it for it. I think I'll make another Guts video, something like this, and show how bad the apocalypse is there, but I might make more content like this for season 2, but I guess I should probably give my reviews to the show. I thought it was okay. Not a 10 out of 10, but we'll go like this. TV show was it wasn't bad. We'll give it a 8 out of 10. Okay. TV show. I like some of the retcons they did. That, like, what is it called? Power armor. You don't need to replace your fusion cores every 10 seconds, which was very nice. I don't know. The only reason I'm taking it down is one, that stupid assault rifle's still around. That gets taken down, one. And two, the NCR got nuked. They did it. They pulled it off pretty well, but like, you know, we're leaving the entire world into Kaisar's hands and the Brotherhood of Terrorists. Maybe the Great Khans are alright. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.